Hello, welcome. My name is Dorika, and today I would love to share with you why blaming is a block to your manifestation. So, have you ever blamed yourself or others for your life circumstances and ever wonder why you even do that? Why you even blame yourself? Why we actually blame others for our life circumstances. This is something that I got curious about recently, and in order to release this pattern of blaming ourselves, blaming others, we first need to understand blame. What is self blame? Why we blame ourselves? What is the root, the mindset behind this behavior of blame pattern? Self blame is blaming ourselves for something that happened that didn't turn out as we expect or hope, and we think it's our fault. We think we have not done enough. We say that I have not. It must be there's something wrong with what I've done. That's why it didn't turn out as I hoped. I'm not good enough yet. That's why it didn't turn out as I hoped. And that is self judgment, that is self criticism. And this self blame is a learned behavior. This could start from our inner childhood experiences where we were blamed for circumstances that we didn't even take part in, and maybe it's not even your fault, our fault, but after being blamed again and again, even it's not our fault, unconsciously we start to think that, yeah, it's my fault. It's my fault. And then even we grow up as adult, anything that didn't happen the way we hope, relationship, career, money, decisions, we quickly jump to conclusion and say it's my fault. We quickly that there must be something I've done wrong. I'm not good enough yet. And this is not aligned to manifest your desires. And self-blame doesn't feel good, right? I mean, you know the feeling, blaming yourself. You feel guilt, you feel bad. It doesn't feel good to your body. So, what comes up next is the fear of being blamed, the fear of rejection, avoiding being blamed, avoiding rejection because we know that it doesn't feel good. We don't want it. We don't want to feel rejected. We don't want to be blamed. And that in itself become a survival focus instead of creating, manifesting your desires, unconsciously focusing on avoiding being rejected, avoiding being blamed. And we do it through procrastination. We do it through perfectionism, controlling, pretending who we are not. Because these are all mechanisms that we think, if I don't act, I don't say, I don't express, the chances of me being rejected, being blamed, is zero, right? It's safe. So even you have all the passion, all the ideas, all the desires, you couldn't act when this fear of rejection, fear of being blamed is there. You're avoiding it. The avoidance from being blamed, to avoid being blamed, to avoid being judged, to avoid being rejected, the focus on avoidance, that fear is higher, stronger than your passion, desire, expansion. Because in your mind, you know, I'm meant to grow, I'm meant to expand, I want to follow my passion, I want to express me. But, but I'm afraid. I'm afraid of being rejected. I'm afraid of being judged. I don't want to be judged. I don't want to be blamed. I don't want to be rejected. And so, procrastinate. So, hide. Keeps myself small. Keep yourself small. And that, again, is not supporting your manifestation, right? And if we were to go deeper, this blaming is a victim program. It is, when you blame, you're actually playing the role of a victim. And victim means you give your power away. Blaming is giving power away. Blaming is saying, I don't have the power to create change in my life. What is manifestation? Manifestation is saying, I am the powerful life co-creator to create change in my life. Can you see how you can manifest what you desire when you are still playing the role of victim identity with the program of victim called blaming, right? And finally, it's a survival focus. Blaming is a survival focus, which means it's actually a defense program, which means in a way there is some benefit to blaming. That's why it is a norm until we question it, until we get to know more about blame rather than taking it as a norm. And what is the benefit of blaming? You get to protect your ego. You got to protect your ego self. It's not my wrong, it's your wrong. That is what blaming is. It's saying, I'm good, I'm right, always. It's your fault, it's your wrong. And that is power giving. But even this power giving actually have benefit. That is protecting your ego. It's very easy to just point fingers at others or at anything. But it takes courage and truth to really say, this is what I created. To take full responsibility. Even this outcome doesn't turn out as I hope or expect, I actually took part in creating that. And because I am responsible for it, I also get to be responsible to change it. Yeah? So, this is the benefit of blaming, protecting your ego. Because if we are avoiding our pain, we project pain outside. Blaming is actually projecting our hurt, our pain, our anger onto someone else, onto someone external. But in truth, we actually have it inside. There's pain in ourselves. There are ego part of us. There's the pain. And that's why it takes courage and truth, because you have to sit with yourself to embrace your pain with love, with compassion, to admit the truth yourself, to reclaim all the power back, and stop controlling how others see you, controlling the outcome, controlling not to be rejected, controlling not to be blamed, controlling not to be in fear only result in being living with more fear, right? So can you understand now how blaming works? What is the benefit of blaming? Why we blame ourselves? And why blaming is such a block to your manifestation? Of course, now that we understand blaming in a more deeper sense, the benefits, why, and also why it's a block, because it's not aligned to our manifestation, we get to release it and heal it. How, you ask? And so the next time you observe something happen and a part of you want to blame the outside for what happened, you catch it. Interesting. That is the part of me want to blame others for my circumstances. But what is the truth here? I am responsible for it. So stay grounded and get curious. So you observe your feelings. What story is here? Maybe it's a story that I'm not good enough. It could be the story that I am not accepted. I felt rejected. I felt not seen. I felt misunderstood. Whatever it is, you sit and process the feeling, the story, the thoughts, because they are all stories that you get to change. And then you tell yourself, the blaming part of me wants to blame again. I see you. I feel you. Thank you for being here. And this is no longer an opportunity for me to project my pain onto others, onto external. This is now an opportunity for me to connect with myself, to learn more about myself, to support my soul growth, soul expansion. And then you connect with your inner child, because the ego part of you, I see you, I feel you, and I'm here, and I just want to let you know you're safe, and I am here with you. You can relax now, and I love you. I'm sorry. Please forgive me. Thank you. We are not responsible. You are not responsible for other people's feelings, happiness, pain. You can release all this emotional heaviness, burden that is not yours to carry now. So you connect with your inner child, hugging her, embracing her with love, with compassion, and Be one with her. Next, you can also connect to the victim part of you. So it's like, because the blaming is actually the victim part of you. So to the victim part of me, I see you, I feel you, I totally understand why you want to give your power away, making others external the source of your love and validation. And I'm here. I'm here now. I'm sorry it took me so long to be here now with you. I'm sorry. Please forgive me. I love you. Thank you. I accept you. I accept you with all my heart. And we can stop to give our power away now. Let's reclaim all our power back now. I'm ready to empower ourselves with love, with compassion. Whatever happened in the past have supported us in being an empowered, loving version of us. Whatever happened in the past is simply part of life, growth journey in supporting me to become the best version of me now. So I choose love. I am love. I choose self-compassion. I deserve compassion. You deserve compassion. Let's set ourselves free and set others free. So this is forgiveness. This is accepting the victim part of you so that you don't reject any part of yourself, but you accept all parts of you, including your inner child, including your victim part of you. Yeah. And so we shifted from this power giving into reclaiming power back. When we do this, connecting with ourselves to learn more about yourself, your soul, is empowerment. Is shifting the victim role into a creator role, into an empowerment you. And know that the truth is no one is at fault. It's simply just two persons or two souls come together, create an experience that perhaps didn't turn out the way you expect. And instead of dwelling in self-pity, instead of blaming others, being anger, resentment, self-abandonment, self-abuse, self-punish, you get to choose to use it to empower yourself with love and compassion. You get to acknowledge whatever happened is simply part of your life journey that supports you in becoming an empowered version of you, the loving version of you, the abundance version of you. Yeah. So choose love, choose trust in yourself, Remember your worth, reclaim your power. Finally, remember blame doesn't just block your manifestation, it actually blocks you from growth and joy. And today, you get to choose to reclaim all power back, to set yourself free, to set others free, to come back to your inner love, compassion, loving yourself unconditionally, including the victim part of you. Thank you for your time and energy in this session, in this video. If this have resonated with you, if this have brought you some insights, feel free to share with me in the comments, and I look forward to share more wisdom, more insight, supporting you in expanding and manifesting your desire with ease, joy, and effortlessly. And remember, you get to be that powerful version of you today. Thank you, and remember to subscribe if you would love to receive more of my wisdom sharing, manifestation tips, and see you. Bye bye.